Hello everybody, and welcome to another wonderful lesson with me, Alison from Engli-teach. How is everybody's Sunday? Good, I hope. Now, if this is your first time with our wonderful live lessons, you can also learn more and get more practice by creating a free account with Engli-teach. It's very simple. You just go along to engli-teach.com, open up a free access account, and you will get lots of wonderful resources, and you can start learning English on our 30-day free English learning challenge. It's great fun. Okay, for those of you yesterday even, I did a live on Christmas decorations. Ta-da! Such is this, because soon we are going to be in the full festive Christmas period, and there is lots and lots of Christmas vocabulary and Christmas phrases that you can learn to communicate with people over Christmas. I'm just going to say hello to some of our people down here in the chat. Hello hello Rim, hello Yutan, hello Daniel, everybody over on Facebook. Hello to everybody as well on YouTube. It's great you being with us today. Okay, so yesterday I did a live about Christmas decorations, all of these things here, Christmas decorations. And you learnt the vocabulary for Christmas decorations, which would be useful if you were spending some time in London or England and you wanted to buy some Christmas decorations in a shop. So we learned the words like these are baubles, and you also learnt tinsel and feathered lights. So let's move on. So I'm going to quickly just switch my screen, and I'm going to tell you three main things that we do here in the UK when we are celebrating Christmas or starting to celebrate Christmas. So the main three things that we do at Christmas time is we send Christmas cards. This is typically British. Now, I'm from London in the UK, and I think everybody does things a little bit differently depending on the country that they come from. So today you're going to be learning about British English customs and traditions when it comes to Christmas. So one thing we all do is we send Christmas cards, okay? We send Christmas cards. This is very normal. You send Christmas cards to people at work, you send Christmas cards to your neighbours, and you send Christmas cards to your friends and your family. Everybody does that. Does everybody know what a Christmas card is? And yes, Ilam says we are Muslims. I understand that, but I'm sharing what we do in England to celebrate Christmas. It's our culture. Yes, I am. That's right. It's our culture. So we send Christmas cards. The next thing that we do is we always get a Christmas tree and we decorate the Christmas tree. something a little bit like this. This is a Christmas tree, and I will be decorating mine tonight or tomorrow. I'm a bit behind this year because I've had a lot of work to do, lots of teaching. But I always share this with you in my lives, so you will see. So everybody, well, not everybody, but most people have a Christmas tree that they buy in there and they put it inside their house. Now, Christmas trees can be artificial and they can also be real. So they can be artificial. I'm going to write that down here. Artificial, and they can be real. Okay? And the other thing that people do, and even I do this, is we decorate the outside of our houses, like big time. Big time means like a lot, okay? So I'm actually going to take you on a live in a famous road where I live, and every single house is really, really decorated big time. It's amazing. It's a famous road in England, and I'm going to take you there with my camera and my little crew, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, and you will see it. So make sure you stay tuned because it's great. Okay, so we decorate our houses inside, and we also put lots and lots of lights outside our houses. So now we're going to have a little look at some typical phrases that we can say to people over the Christmas period. And this is general chit-chat, as we say in English. It's general chit-chat. So general chit-chat is a conversation opener. So this is good to open the conversation and make the way to get people to speak to you and interact with you in English. So lots of people, for example, would use this at work, making friends. Perhaps you get invited to a party or something, or a dinner party or a drinks party. So here are some useful phrases. Okay. A really common phrase in English is this. Have you got your lights up yet? Have you got your lights up yet? Up. It means have you put your lights on the Christmas tree, or have you got your lights up outside your house? So this is quite often what people will say to test how Christmassy you are. Have you got your lights up yet? And you'll say, oh yes, I have. They look lovely. Or no, not yet. And something that's getting quite common in England, is a theme. So what's or colour theme or scheme? People get quite obsessed with this. So what's your colour scheme? For example, my Christmas is white, silver and gold. Everything in my house, my decorations, are white, silver and gold. So my tree is green and all the decorations are silver and gold. Other people might go for lots of colours like here, or the traditional colours of red and green. That's traditional. So colour scheme is quite a thing at the moment. It's fashionable, okay? So what colour scheme are you going for? Now, if you're visiting England and you say to someone, oh, have you got your lights up yet? And they say yes, and you say, oh, what colour scheme have you gone for this year? They'll be like, oh, he speaks good English or she speaks good English. So let me write that down for you. What colour scheme have you gone for this year? Okay, and notice how I'm using have you gone for. What have you gone for? What have you used? Okay, look how we are using this verb. Okay, another typical traditional thing that we do in England, like most people, is to buy specific festive food, okay? Buy specific festive food, and I'm going to give you a few examples. So we always have, this is a very British Christmas dinner. And we have this Christmas dinner in the schools, at work, and with your family on Christmas Day. So Christmas Day is the 25th of December, okay? Christmas Day is the 25th of December. Just move this around. Oh, here we go. Okay. And we always have, unless you're vegetarian, of course, you will probably have this, which is Christmas turkey. Christmas turkey. And turkey isn't a very expensive meat, but for some reason, at Christmas time, it triples in cost. So it's very, very, very expensive. And these are typical to eat at Christmas time. They are called Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. They're like little green cabbages, very small and very strong in taste. And another food that we have is cranberry sauce, which is what you can see here. This is cranberry sauce, and it's a very sweet sauce. It's like a jam. It's very sweet, and you have it with the meat. So that's very typical to eat as a festive food at Christmas time. Okay, any questions? Thank you. Iham says, I'm very keen on your pronunciation. This little lesson that we are doing now is an ideal way for you to practice your pronunciation with people. Don't always talk about tenses and grammar and, writing business emails. Try also to practice speaking English outside of what you normally do to widen your English use and vocabulary and all the other things too. Okay, so, and one other thing we have actually is mince pies. We cannot forget about the mince pies. Mince pies and Christmas pudding. Let me get rid of that. One moment. Okay, so we need some Christmas pudding. I am not a fan of Christmas pudding. This is Christmas pudding. And we have this at the end of the meal, not in my house, because it's so rich. It's a very, very fruity cake. It's full of fruit, brandy, and lots of very rich food. And it's very heavy, as we say. It sits heavy in your stomach, okay? It sits heavy in your stomach. So I'm not a fan of that. Okay, now, excuse me, let's have a look at a couple of phrases. So that's kind of the food and some of the festive things that we do when we are preparing for Christmas. So it's customary to spend your time normally in different houses over Christmas. So for example, Christmas Day you spend with your immediate family. Your immediate family. So your immediate family are your mum, your dad, your kids and your grandparents, okay? That's what we call your immediate family. Okay? And we normally spend Christmas Day, so we say the 25th, for immediate family. And when people are talking about Christmas in England, they sometimes say on Christmas Day, but often people will just refer to the date, the 25th. Everyone knows the 25th of December is Christmas Day. So what are you doing? Oh, on the 25th, my immediate family, I'll be spending time with my immediate family. On the 26th, or Boxing Day, we're visiting my niece. Okay? On the 26th, which is Boxing Day, we are spending the day with my niece. Now the verb here, spending, you can also use I'm spending my money on a new car. I'm spending my money on a new dress. But here we're talking about spending time, okay? How are you spending time? So this is how the verb, the function of the verb, changes because of the context. Okay, we're not talking about money, we're talking about time. On the 26th, we are spending the day with my niece. Okay, very good. I'm looking at your comments and I will go through them after. So lots of phrases of invitations now. Let's have a little look at some phrases for invitations. So, when are you free for drinks? When are you free for drinks? Everybody's very busy over Christmas time, going to different families and different houses. So a nice polite way of trying to invite someone is, when are you free for drinks? Somebody might reply, I'm working up until the 24th, okay? I'm working up until the 24th. Notice how we're using until. I'm working up until the 24th and the cut-off date is the 24th. I've got time off on the 26th. I've got time off on the 26th. Okay? Oh, great. Someone say, okay, great. Well, come to our house on the 26th after 7. This is how English people will speak, okay? Oh, great, or come to ours. Oh, great. Come to ours about 7. And by 7, we mean 7 p.m. So come to ours is come to our house, yeah? Come to ours is come to our house. These are very little colloquial phrases, okay, that we have in English. Does anybody have any questions? Let me have a little look. What do you mean, ref green, ref green. Green. Do you mean the green and red, the traditional colours? Happy New Year. We're not in the new year yet, but thank you, I will be doing a big lesson on over Christmas. Okay. Turkey, yes. What is your food that you eat? What is the traditional food that you eat for Christmas? I would like to know that, actually. Depending on the country. I might do a competition, actually. Let's do a competition. Let's do a competition. Spell competition correctly. Okay. And the prize for the competition, okay, the prize for the competition is you being brought on camera with me to talk in English on a live. I did one last night. I don't know if you saw, but whoever was watching the live, I just randomly chose somebody and they come on the camera. Don't worry, you have to give me authorization. So if I see Rim wants to come on camera, it comes up on my phone, then I will bring you on camera and the screen will split like this or like this. So it will be you and me, and we can talk in English. So it's a great way to practice your English. So the competition, okay? I want you to share what you eat for Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas because of your religion or something like that, like British English people are doing in this way, then share what you do in your religion over this period. I know in China they have a different way of celebrating. It's more the New Year, but just share, okay? So share what you do. You can do a picture of your food or something from a magazine. You can take a picture and upload that to this thread after this live so that I can see what you are doing in your country, in your home on Christmas Day. That would be really nice to see. Okay, everybody. Does anybody have any questions? Let me look. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. And keep your eyes tuned for the evening lives, because the evening lives I'm going to be taking you outside with me in England, and we're going to be looking at some of these crazy English decorations. Some of the houses, it's like a fairground. Do you understand what that is? A fairground. Let me see if I have a little pic here. It is like a fairground. I'm not sure I have a picture of that here, but it's lots and lots of lights everywhere, and it's very bright with great big, here we go, a fairground is like a circus, so it's a little bit like this with lights everywhere. Some are done tastefully, we will say in English, tastefully. How is it done? Oh, it's done tastefully. This means it's done with class, okay? Tastefully. How was their house decorated? How was their house decorated? It was decorated tastefully, okay? It was decorated tastefully. It's a very polite way of saying the house was very nice. If it wasn't done tastefully, if you thought it was horrible, you would say, it was not to my style. That's a polite way of saying you didn't like it. It was not to my style, okay? It was not to my style. Okay. Any questions, everybody? Yes. All right, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be putting some new lessons inside the Engli-teach challenge. I haven't yet seen any evidence of people using the English planner that I put in there. I'm going to print it out actually on my next live to show you exactly what to do. I have explained it in the lesson, but maybe I need to show you again. So we will do that. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful evening, and I may see you later and I may not. And don't forget the evening lives, you can potentially come onto the camera if you've participated in the competition. So there we go. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening, and I will speak to you again soon. Goodbye. Happy English learning.